term. Sometimes God allows us to see His greater purposes after tragedies. Often we don't see them immediately. You know that. Things that have happened to you or things that you couldn't explain. You didn't see the end of it until years later. You may not see the end of it until heaven. He may leave us without answers to teach us just to trust Him. We don't call evil good. Let's be clear about that. We don't call evil good, but we do trust God to do good in His time, Ecclesiastes 3:11. Similarly, we cannot see the good in numerous situations that we've suffered, we've known, we've read about, we've heard about in other places or times or in our time. Often we don't know the why, we don't know the when or how something can become beautiful that is evil in that moment. All we know is that it is evil in that moment, and it is. But God's plan is a colossal painting. We're just minor details, right? A little tiny brush stroke may appear misshapen and ugly by itself, but in the company of the rest of the painting, it becomes strikingly beautiful. And so it is with the details of our lives. Our circumstances are tiny brushstrokes that God uses in this marvelous display of His glory and for the good of His people. And that final painting of God is the most radiant display of His glorious goodness that could ever be imagined. And He is beckoning us to let Him handle it. Wait on Him and watch Him work. We can't yet see the end product. We don't have the divine perspective. We don't always understand everything about it, but we do know that God is in control and God is good. So life is out of our control, which may seem fearful, but life is under God's control, which should seem hopeful if we know Him.